Welcome back, friends. I'm loving this Fulgora base we've got going here, and I am excited to see what we're going to do with it today. First thing I think I want to do is get more Holmium in here. And how the heck do we get more Holmium in here? Because I've got scrap coming in here. We're processing it. I mean, pretty fast. We're pretty much processing an entire belt of scrap. So I just need another belt of scrap, huh? Well, I think what I will do is go on a little exploring journey, see if I can find an even bigger island with some scrap that I can process elsewhere, and then just train in some Holmium and maybe some of the other stuff we need in order to get more science, because that's really the issue here, is the science, which I believe will be bottlenecked by Holmium. It's Electrolyte, it's Holmium solution, and then I assume we'll run out of supercapacitors at some point. This will all balance out because it's all bottlenecked by Holmium. So, more Holmium this episode. Let's do it. I suppose let's switch around our tech so that we have mining productivity, I think, while we build up some of the electromagnetic science that we have. And we do have not enough electromagnetic science packs, no, but we will. Any request 0. Is that what I want here? No, I don't want to wait for Fulgora until any request is 0, right? Yeah, we want the interrupts for that. And then, yes, I do want ammo here. So we will be waiting until we have enough electromagnetic science. And also, it was the electromagnetic plants, which are also bottlenecked by Holmium. That's cool. We got an epic thing there. Let's see if I can maybe substitute that one out. I think that's a pretty useful thing to have. And then, you know, I'm just now noticing this beacon is hitting this quality, and I don't want it to hit that quality. Also, why? No reason. All right, what next? I need to get ready for this outpost, so I need rails, and I need rail supports. So let me see what we can do about that. So something like this, where we have 2 belts because we have refined concrete and steel, and then, you know, similarly, stone and steel and iron sticks. And so we need both of these belts. We have 2 kinds of belts. One with, like, the things we need for circuits, and then one with the things we need for basically Holmium solution, I guess. So does that work? We're getting rails at least. And then we will limit these chests. And I think I'll limit it to 2,000 rails. And then 4 ramps? I don't think I need that many, right? There's 1 ramp to get on and off of an island. So that's 2 ramps for each rails. And then maybe I'll have 2 ramps, you know, to connect to some other island, you know, on the way. So I think like 4 ramps for a huge rail to go somewhere is enough, but I will need a ton of these ones, rail sports, so maybe 100 of those, I'm not sure. And then I believe we'll be running low on refined concrete, and it looks like steel as well. No problem. I'll let that sit there. I know we have more concrete that I can put in. Let's do this. I'll put a chest feeding into one of these refined concrete things. That way I don't have to worry too much about an insane amount of refined concrete on the belt that we would then dump here. Let's change this to 250 or something so that we're not dumping things that I don't want to dump. Because it looks like this belt is pretty empty anyways, so we need more stuff on the belt, right? Yeah, that's a pretty empty belt. Okay. While we wait for these to fill up, which they are slowly but surely filling up. Yep, as we wait for the refined concrete. Well, what should I do? Let me think about maybe adding some more things to our mall here, but also probably mostly summoning stuff from our rocket silo on Volcanus. And all I have to do there is change the Fulgora supply. At the end of our episode, we hooked up recycling plants and electromagnetic plants to our rocket silos out of Fulgora, so I'll be able to summon those to Volcanus and make things better there. But for now, let's just keep summoning things from Volcanus without fixing Volcanus. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? I also will be taking some accumulators. Let's see here. Output full, actually. That's interesting. I was not necessarily expecting that. And it's because we're out of electrolyte, not accumulators. Okay, well, I do certainly want to keep adding accumulators. I actually need a lot more accumulators. I think I might add batteries. I know we're getting batteries from our scrap recycling, but I also want batteries to be made here because we need extra, apparently. Do I not have lightning rods? I don't. I guess I should automate lightning rods too for our outpost, huh? Do I have some random accumulators of different qualities? I do. And then we need more of these power poles. Dang it. Okay, more power poles. I just handcrafted those. And then we'll keep adding more accumulators as we get them. I think I do need more accumulators though, and the way to do that is to get more batteries on the belt. So let's do that. Ooh, that's a bit of a headache because we need sulfuric acid, don't we? We need to turn this light oil into petroleum. Where do I want to do that? I think away from this area, right? So let's move like the light oil, which is coming here. Oh, and water. We're going to need more water too. I should really use this island to the right, shouldn't I? But I don't know if I want to use it right now. We'll just cram everything in down here. Looks like this is maybe all the ice we have though, right? So I'll make quality ice down in this area where I said I was going to cram things. And then I guess we can just have some... I might want like the train from Holmium to be right here, so maybe I do my other water stuff over here. We'll just take this straight down for now and then straight up, which I think it was like this, hopefully. Yeah, perfect. Quality water. Which is hilarious, isn't it? Okay, quality water. So now we're pulling off all this junk off the belt that had no business being there. How are we doing on these rails, by the way? 4 of those, and we're out. We're done with the ramps, so now all of our refined concrete should be coming... Oh, wow, 5 in there. Should be coming into the rail supports. So we should be getting those, and we'll be ready to explore and go get some stuff soon. Now, let's see here. How's my vulture doing? Why isn't it going? Oh, we're getting this stuff from Novice. No. Forgot to change that, huh? There we go. To Volcanus. Let me check Volcanus to make sure that we have all this stuff. So it was assembler. We have enough of that. Do we have chem plants? We don't. Okay, so I'll change that to request regular chem plants. What about beacons? We don't have enough beacons. Regular chem plants, regular beacons. And then we got plenty of efficiency modules. And we do have enough of those, but maybe we just change that to 25 because that's 1 rocket. Sounds good. Let's see what we... let's see the ratios, right? I can check ratios, I think. Except if I use productivity modules, then I won't be able to check it. Because productivity modules don't... You can't see the ratio, or you can't see the right rate until the building is built with the productivity modules in it. So, there you go. Also, this Yeah, that's not a thing. That's turning sulfuric acid into steam. Yeah. Not an alternate way to do this. Okay, but anyways, generally speaking, we'll get 10 petroleum here. We'll consume 30, so I need 3 of these. Well, I probably don't need 3 of those, but yeah, whatever. And then we need 2 sulfur things. Ah, right. So then that would mean we need 6 of these. Okay. So no point in that. We'll just have something like so. Alright. That's fine. Chem plants? Yeah, the chem plants have been summoned. Only 10 of them, that's fine. Oh, and I guess I need some more big mining drills for when we go to our outpost. Oh, and more green belts and more stack inserters. How are we doing here? Not great. We need more holmium. Desperately need more holmium. Are we getting rid of stuff? Ah, solid fuel. I can use solid fuel to get rid, or not to get rid of, but to give me power, can't I? I can definitely get power from solid fuel. Oh, and mining productivity is almost finished. Do I have electromagnetic science? I should, right? Is it on novice? No, where's my electromagnetic science? We have not been getting electromagnetic science. Why did I think I had more than 600 in here? All 1,000 of it went into the labs and on the belt here. Doesn't seem like that, but oh well. Huh. Okay, anyways. I should definitely get productivity modules. Where are my productivity modules? Should I just do that now? Yeah, I should do that now, huh? One biter egg? Sure, actually, because it's so slow. And that's all I need, I think. So then I just copy and paste this. And now I can turn on the biter eggs. And I think that was enough. Let's see. Oh yeah, and we would always have enough because of that active provider chest. Alright. So let's request more than one? This should work, right? I think I need an alert that says ready for no biter eggs. No, I'll request 10. And then I'll wait until they bring the 10. And then I'll turn off the skull. Wait, the skull's already off. I'll turn it on again. This is a mess. Alright, so now they're all spitting out a whole bunch of biter eggs, and that's more than I can consume. So we'll turn it off. Now the bots come get them, and that's 100 or so. And yeah, they'll bring it to these chests here. No, this chest here. But they'll also bring it to these chests here. 12 of them. And then we'll have enough. I should definitely add some turrets here, right? Do I have laser turrets too? That might be worth doing. Each of these have what I need, so I will stop requesting biter eggs and hope that I can process like 15 of them fast enough. Yes. 60 seconds. Let's see. Crafting speed minus 20%. Oh, crafting speed of 1 though. So it should be exactly 1 a minute. And the spoilage time is way less than, or way more than 14 minutes. Okay, so we got more productivity modules. That's all I wanted to do there. Back on Falgora, where we are slowly but surely getting electromagnetic science, very slowly. And I have chem plants that I picked up, so I can get sulfuric acid to get more batteries. That's what I wanted to do. And we're out of productivity modules. Why on earth did I remember everything except productivity modules? Unbelievable. But anyways, we're not getting iron plates because I never did the belt down here. Nice. I'm going to change this to something higher than 200, like 300. And then I think I do want these to not read the hand contents. And what happens once they change is they just put down whatever's in their hand, and I think I'm okay with that. What was happening before is that like 2 inserters were waiting for the same items, and so the one here would pull it and this one wouldn't do anything. So I think this is how I like it. How are we here? 52. Oh, we're ready for our outpost, baby. But I wanted batteries first. So let's see here. Should I have good batteries? Maybe, right? Let's do it. Okay, and then efficiency. Wait, hang on one cotton picking second there, boy. Guess we'll just have efficiency in there. All right, yeah, I needed productivity modules. That's why it wasn't working. And then for now, we can switch productivity up here. Okay, so I want to do the thing where I read with red inserters. I don't know why I like that pattern. I just like it, man. Okay, so yeah, we'll only pick it up if there are fewer batteries than iron plates, probably. Oh wait, that's my good quality one, so uncommon and uncommon. Okay, and that'll let me get a uncommon accumulator thing going. But here I just do the regular quality, and I guess this was the bigger priority, right? And is it iron plates or copper plates? It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. Okay, cool. And then we just needed the sulfuric acid, which is coming right here. Okay. Let's see, that gives me 50 a second, and these consume... Oh, way less than 50 a second. Cool. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, no, quality here. Yeah, quality. All right, so now it's 41 a second, and that's plenty. Cool. So that should help, right? Right. And then we'll have a Mall EM plant making the higher quality ones. Which, should I move this robo port? Yes. So we will have battery uncommons, we will have iron plate uncommons, and we will have as pretty much an insane amount of that, right? Good. Let's go put some more accumulators up. Aha, we do have enough accumulators. It is not the accumulator problem, it is supercapacitors, huh? Let me just make sure nothing bad is happening here. I'm assuming it's Holmium plate. Yeah, because we're only getting this if we have enough Holmium plates. I mean, it does look like we're running a fair bit of the time. Okay, I could just wash this forever and fix little things like this. I do not want Holmium getting up here. I want it stopping like so. And we're ready for our outpost. Let's go get some more Holmium. We got enough of everything. Maybe. Just recyclers. Oh yeah, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Only the good stuff. Only the finest recyclers for my outpost. Let's collect some rails. Oh, let's deal with my inventory first, of course. Just come up here and store things in chests. Oh, we do need a ton of quality things for the recyclers. And I am going to put quality in recyclers and miners again. And now I'm ready. Come on. So slow. So slow. Let's go. So I said I was going to try it here. But should I first explore and then put the rails down? Yeah, I think so. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, it just keeps going. All right, this is it. It just keeps going, and there's one right here that I can get around with the undergrounds too. Like underground belts, right? Yeah, cool. Cool. All right, rail from here to here, and then I guess I'll need the ramps. Let me add my rail, my rail hotkey bar. How about I... So, rail probably can come in here. I should have enough stuff to make a rail, except I don't, do I? Oh wait, yes I do. Oh, I had exactly enough engines. And then... Ooh. I think fluid... Yeah, the question is, do I take Holmium solution? Maybe Holmium solution and electrolyte back? What's electrolyte again? It is heavy oil stone. Oh, yeah. Let's do Holmium solution and electrolyte. So 2 fluid wagons and then a cargo wagon of something else. Cool. And we made it, I think. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. I guess we gotta protect the rails. And then we'll figure out mining and all this other stuff. Okay, so I guess I'll mine this scrap over here, recycle it in this big part here, process the holmium and anything else I want to do, and then ship it off in the train right over here. Let's bring these power poles this way. Maybe first I'll set up some recycling so I can get rid of the scrap in my inventory. Oh wait, no, first I need to put lightning rust so that it doesn't destroy the power poles that I just put up. Right? Oh yeah, they get damaged. And I don't have repair packs. Hilarious. Oh, right. And I said first I was going to do recycling. And then promptly I forgot. And then we'll take it down. So we'll have belts of stuff coming here. And then we'll take everything down here, and then I'll have to figure out what to do with it. Basic plan is all the holmium definitely needs to come out. Any quality, right? Yeah. Any quality holmium. Okay. Any quality stone or just the common stone? Any quality stone, right? Because we need to process the holmium as well. Okay. And then fuel. But I don't want all the fuel. Like, I don't want it to get backed up. Oh wait, I don't want any of this to get backed up. I think what I need to do then is have there be like a priority splitter. Okay, so basically I want output priority here, and then I'll input priority it as well. But then we can have everything like the solid fuel and the ice. I think those are the major things that I might want. And then there's one other thing that I want, and that is greater than or equal to... let's do... let's see, sorry. Epic and legendary. Not ice, though. Anything. How do I do anything? There we go. Okay. And then... this. So I'll prioritize this stuff, and then we'll feed in this if we need it, right? Okay, so then this will be my stuff that I'm taking back to base, maybe. I don't know. I'll store it up and see what to do with it. And then ice, solid fuel, stone, and holmium, I think are all we need in order to process the holmium. Is that right? Holmium solution is just stone and water, which is ice, and holmium ore, yes. And then I said electrolyte was the other thing I wanted, and that's just stone. And then heavy oil in the holmium solution. Okay. Cool. So yeah, those are the main ingredients. And then input priority this stuff, and we will take this back into the recyclers. So we're trashing everything else. Okay, we'll input priority the trash that we need to get rid of, and then we'll have scrap coming in. 2 belts of scrap, I think. Beautiful. That's a lot of junk, isn't it? Okay, where were we with our... Oh, and power's gonna be... Need to go back and get some more accumulators, don't I? Second belt of scrap, and obviously those aren't full belts of scrap, but I don't care. I think I care about that. All right, looks like everything is indeed covered. And now we just need to figure out how to do this so that it doesn't get backed up. I don't have enough chem plants for this, so perhaps we shall store some things. I didn't leave enough room to store some things, did I? Oh, this doesn't quite work, does it? Here's what I want. Yeah, here's what I need to do. Input priority each of these. Okay, and that's not working because we don't have the power. Okay. I suppose, first of all, I can go back to base and get stuff. Well, that was fast. I guess I need to protect the train over here and see how many accumulators I have. Also see how much science I have. Oh, I have a lot of science. Cool. Sorry, let me prioritize the mech armor and make sure the science here is okay. And oh, the ammo thing didn't work, did it? That's okay. Cool, we have a lot more productivity modules, which means I can plug them in here. That's very exciting. We even have some uncommon ones. I don't know how much, but that's okay. That's probably more than I had. Anyways, oh, the vulture's not working. Our gleba thing did work. We just don't have stack inserters, huh? And that's because... What the heck? Spoilage. No, that's not why. Interesting. Carbon fiber? Come on, man. Why don't we have... Ah, dang. Now, carbon can't spoil, so how did that happen? We are outputting... I see. Should be fine, though, right? What happens when spoilage is in here? Yeah, nothing good. Okay. Yeah, I see. I see the problem. It's the nutrients that spoil, and now no carbon gets on the belt. Okay. But that's fine. It's working now. Sort of. And then we need to make sure we're burning our spoilage fast as possible, which we are now. Do I have green belts? I should, right? I think I do. All right. Looks like spoilage is all flowing now. Beautiful. We're getting carbon fiber, which means we should be getting stack inserters, but probably slowly. We got the stack inserters, apparently. Anyways, let's keep going here. And what was I doing to keep going? I was restocking on things like accumulators. That's right. Of course. Of course. I'll clean out my inventory. Oh, I don't need any more rails and stuff, right? That's a lot of rails. Jeez. Oh, cool. That was perfect. 100 of those. More of those. We'll stop using the refined concrete and all that stuff. And I don't have rails. Train stop, locomotive. We wanted fluid wagon. So I will build a storage tank or two. Now can I get accumulators? I can. That's a lot of accumulators, kind of. Fair bit. Yeah, we're definitely chewing through all the batteries we can get. We need more water, it looks like, so ice is a bit of a bottleneck. I do have a stockpile of ice, so maybe I take all the ice up here and put it in a chest to feed one of these. Some more quality, and we're good on this stuff. More chem plants, yeah. And more belts. Okay. Let's get back to the outpost, shall we? Now, where should I put power? I think I said I wasn't going to do much down here. So maybe I put power there. Oh, this will be cool. Why don't I have big power poles span this gap? And then I just need the lightning collectors, which I can never find. Stop it. Stop hurting my power poles. All right, that's all she wrote. Oops. I wanted that to be a nice grid, even though none of my other power things are nice grids. And let's see, this is all covered by the lightning rod, right? Yep, it's all covered by the lightning rods. All right, so now we got some more power to the scrap. We are processing scrap fairly quickly, but we need to go faster. We need more recyclers, huh? Okay. Or I just need to pull off this stuff and do something with it. Indeed. Indeed I do. First, I'll just store all this stuff in chests. It shouldn't be much of it, right? I don't really see how it could be very much of it. And then we need to figure out ice melting. And then I just need a little bit of solid fuel going to my train. So maybe I have the solid fuel coming down. We're gonna need more belts, huh? Maybe I should have yellow belts. All right, ice next. Okay, and then I definitely want this to come back up. Like so? Don't actually know what that does. Alright, so now we got water. And then holmium and stone. There's no output, solid output, I mean. So that's fine. And I can have beacons, right? Right. All right, but I'll also have the quality. And we'll future-proof it with legendary so that it doesn't just break. I mean, it will break. The other stuff in my base will break, but it'll be okay. Okay, and then we're out of chem plants, so we need to go back. For now, how about I just delete this? Okay, so it was holmium and stone. Yeah, we'll just have this be like a bus kind of thing, which means I am splitting it like that. Okay, but then that's not all, folks. But wait, there's more. I guess I can leave room for like beacons if I want. And we're out of belts. Great. Okay, so it needs to be a loop so that the quality stuff doesn't get all messed up. All right, how are we doing with belts? We got belts. Should I get more than 300 at a time? Sure. And should I send this to Falgora? Sure. And undergrounds. Unbelievable. Go back to Volcanus, please. And get undergrounds for me. And splitters? Yeah. What should I do while I wait? I should get some solid fuel to my train over here. Oh, hello, that's a lot of solid fuel. Half stack there, the rest of it there. And now I just wait, because what else am I going to do? One thing while I'm just been sitting here waiting is I'm realizing that I can put productivity in the ice melting, right? Because that seems to be a bit of a bottleneck right now. I don't have any water. And you always want to put productivity in the things you want to conserve the inputs. I can also upgrade these modules to the uncommon variety. Excellent. Okay. Anything else I wanted productivity in that I don't have productivity in? Yeah, this stuff. And then, like, here I don't need to conserve solid fuel, so I shan't. This is where I probably want most of my uncommon modules to go, huh? Back to waiting for this stuff. Oh wait, I want to output priority here so that I get rid of all this stuff. Absolutely. Come on. The vulture's here. Let's go take the belts and everything back. That was close. Oh, it was chem plants that we really needed, huh? And electromagnetic plants for electrolyte, perhaps? Oh, and a foundry for the plates? No, we're not going to do the plates. Holmium unloading. Okay, and then let's build this thing out. We got our holmium solution and electrolyte, and then random stuff we'll find out. And then the other train there. Solid fuel in each of them. And then we'll say go to loading until full. Not full. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll find out. for now. We'll figure this stuff out here. Except I needed the water, of course. Okay. Holmium solution. Here we come. Except the legendary. We don't have any legendary, do we? And that was it for the Holmium, right? I don't think there's another use for Holmium, so I don't know what I was thinking there. Ah, this won't quite work because of the quality thing. So I think what I need to do is split out the Holmium, put the Holmium back in here, and then recycle the stone that I'm not using. Is that what I need to do? Something like that. Something like this. So the Holmium's going to keep looping because I don't think I'll ever have an issue with, I don't know, like this Holmium stuff backing up. And then the stone will come out, output priority back onto the belt up here, so there's a bit of a buffer there. But also, if it ever gets backed up... Oh, and I think I should input priority the fresh stuff coming in. And then if it ever gets backed up, it'll go back into the recyclers here. And that little splitter there ensures that it's on both sides of the belt, right, like so. Okay, seems like we need a lot more recyclers? Which is kind of interesting. I wasn't really expecting to need more than that for a green belt of stuff. All right, and then this is all output full because of the Holmium solution. So let us use the electromagnetic plant to make the electrolyte. And this is where we also need the stone. Oh, nope, that's not what I need. Productivity for sure. All right, how do I tile this? I don't know that I will tile it. But I do want, I think, some... to use the uncommon and rare and epic stone? No. I don't think I need that. Maybe I do. No, because I definitely want to use all the uncommon Holmium ore that I have. So I want all my uncommon, rare, epic stone to be used in these chem plants, and I should have plenty of regular stone to make this work. Okay. So if I were to tile this, it would be something like... No, that doesn't work. I need the electrolyte to be the pass-through. Oh, wait. Is there not a way to... interesting. Oh, yeah, there is. Duh. Well, maybe not duh, but I was missing it. Okay, so all the stone is looping. The fresh stuff's prioritized, so this will back up that way. Holmium will always stay on the same side of the belt. I mean, yeah, this looks like it'll work. Maybe. We'll find out. And then the last thing I need to do is just pump in heavy oil, it looks like. Wow. Okay. And then the electrolyte is flowing through both of these? I can't tell. We don't need quality there. Of course we don't. Probably would have been a good idea to make the beacon hit all of that. Oh well. Where's the freaking electrolyte going? Where the heck is it going? Now it's storing up. Interesting. There must be some sort of place for it to go. A hidden place where it like sits in between there or something. Okay, anyways, we got Holmium solution, we got electrolyte. Let's fill up the train with it. Wow, would you look at that? Looks like we're getting stuff, aren't we? Ain't we? Now, what are we missing here? Nothing. It looks like the Holmium solution will be pulled into these buildings before it goes into the train, possibly? So that's good. And then this is all working. Good. Oh, wow, we're going to back up on Holmium? Is that... Seriously? Is that seriously what I'm learning here? Interesting. Oh, maybe we are going to run out of stone. Maybe I should do the math on this. Looks like we use twice as much Holmium as stone, and then... what is the ratio? 1 ore turns into 50 solution. So... This is 1 ore turns into 50 solution. I see. So then 10 stone combines with 2 Holmium ore in the electrolyte one. Okay, so maybe we do need more stone. Interesting. Very interesting. And we have plenty of water. Okay, so that's good to know. And how are we doing here? Wow. Yeah. A lot of different kinds of things being stored. Okay. And then I need more recyclers in order to get rid of the scrap. Yeah, because we're not going to get much of really anything. Except the stuff that I'm wasting, right? So these recyclers are almost completely devoted to trashing stuff I don't want. We're processing very little scrap to give us the Holmium. Interesting. But this should help. This should help. Now, what if I... just loaded up the junk? Hang on, I'm actually going to use a balancer here, a lane balancer specifically. Wait, why? Of all the things I lane balance, why that one? That was really weird. All right, and then we'll take this back. And maybe instead of inactivity, I just simply say time, right? That'd be kind of fun. Every 60 seconds, just do it. Just do it, mate. Because the only thing we're wasting is the solid fuel. And I see no reason not to waste solid fuel. Okay. So now I just need to... Oh, wait, except... Let's put it in manual. I need to unload this like this. Like a so. And then we will take the... Sorry. We'll take this belt up to my main sushi belt. And then we'll take the pipes here. And we'll hook in Electrolyte and Holmium in the useful places up here. Sound good? I think that sounds real good to me. I could just do that. Yeah, baby. Let's go. I'm not really sure what that's going to do, but I am sure it's going to be fun to find out. Wow. Okay. Item ingredient of the supercapacitors, right? Now that electrolyte and holmium solution are high, maybe this holmium solution should be deprioritized somehow. I'm not really sure how to deprioritize it, but one way would be to put a storage tank right here and only pump in new holmium solution if the storage tank is, say, less than a certain amount. And for now, we can do 6,000. So now output's full, so all the holmium solution will go towards plates, and possibly that means I should have more than one of those foundries. All right, so those are working nonstop. These will be working nonstop because we need more superconductors because we have so many holmium plates. These will be working because we actually have holmium plates, and actually if I do 2 inserters like that, I think we might be better off. I can start doing uncommon electromagnetic plants, I think. And let's just take it back to the outpost and see what's happening here. We have a bunch of solution, not much electrolyte. Okay, that actually I think works pretty well because we are also making electrolyte at the other location. And it looks like stone is the bottleneck, which is really interesting. Possibly this is an issue with doing quality, but of course I could make a quality electrolyte to get rid of quality stone, and I guess that's what I'll do right now. At the tail end of this episode, we'll wrap it up by making another electrolyte with uncommon, which is just so ridiculous, isn't it? Flip it, rotate it, flip it again. I'm not really sure. And then we don't need undergrounds there. Okay. Yeah, and all I need to do is put that like so, and we'll get that uncommon stone. No, I don't need multiples. And then productivity. Cool. All right, guys, that's got to do it. I'll clean up my inventory a little bit by putting things in here and stuff back in the recyclers. We can expand the recyclers so that we get a lot more holmium ore by processing the scrap. Yeah, we can add more recyclers up so that this will get filled up. And I'm not sure. I would love for these to output, stacks of things on the belt. If this is backed up, will it continue processing until all of these things get full? I still don't know that. Still don't know for sure. Anyways, maybe I'll find out next time. Until then, y'all take care.